What is up today, everyone? So about a week ago, I put up a poll here on my channel asking all of you guys what song you wanted to hear out of the 4 that I'm kind of working on right now. And You Might Die Trying won by like 50%. Some of the other ones I have like Squirm and a couple of other ones that I haven't done yet. So we're gonna be diving into You Might Die Trying today. Really one of my favorite songs off of Stand Up. You know, because that whole album is a little iffy for some fans and stuff. And, you know, for me, the first time I heard it, I really wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I knew that I really, really liked this song. Super simple, very easy, basic stuff in this song. As you saw in the intro, I was messing around with the violin part. I always like to throw in these extra things on my videos. So with that being said, let's jump into You Might Die Trying by the Dave Matthews Band. Okay, so there are basically really 2 main parts to this song. Of course, there's a little outro and a bridge, but the two main parts are going to be what we're playing right up here, and it's not difficult. I'm just jumping down to an F. So what we're doing up here is our little bass note's going to be right here on the 10th fret E string, and use your middle finger, your second finger. Sorry for flipping you guys off. Don't take it personally. And then we're gonna bring our first finger down here to the 8th fret while keeping our middle finger up here. Now, Dave Matthews, when he plays this, I always say it, this little fat part of your palm right over here, he does it heavily on this song. Like, it is very, and then even, I mean, I'm really going pretty heavy down here on the muting. And just listen to, especially the studio album, the Piedmont Park version, I think was the main one that I tabbed a lot of this from. So just pay attention to that, listen to that, play along with it, and you'll kind of get that tone of how the muting sounds. So we've got those 2 fingers there. Then we're gonna bring our 3rd finger, our ring finger, up here to the A string on the 10th fret. And we're gonna stretch over here. This is a little stretch, but this is where I always tell you guys, pay attention to where your thumb is on the back of the neck. It's gonna allow you to reach that 12th fret a lot easier. So, and then we're gonna just come back down. The more I listen to the song, the Piedmont version and the studio version, Dave Matthews does, there are some variations in how he plays this. And in those variations, when he's on this second note right here, or second chord, I guess, he hangs a little, I think about an extra beat right there, just like an extra note. Okay, so I want you guys to listen because it's all very intricate, and it's gonna get confusing if I try to explain when he's doing that. So basically what you need to know on this intro, and it's also the verse, like I said, is it's just 8, 10, 12 with that bass note right there on the E string, 10th fret. You're not ever moving that when you're up here. So, and I'll strum it as slowly as possible. So it's kind of like when I'm hitting those last 2 notes, it's up, up. And then to the F. For you beginners out there, F chord is just gonna be right here, first finger E string, your 3rd ring finger right there on the E string 3rd fret, and then the D string 3rd fret with your pinky right there. And like I said, pay attention to that muting. Okay, so when the song gets heavier, when I think the electric guitar like more heavily comes in, you're changing up that strumming to, and this is for that strumming on the same chords up here. Those, so you're just going. As to where, like I said, in that more during the verse when he was singing, it's a little bit different. Okay. So that's kind of how the strumming's going in the intro. So here you'll be able to tell the difference. You're going, it's more of a straightforward. And if you want to practice like that, if you're new at this, if you're a beginner, just get those fingers that you're using down here, and you don't even have to worry about the E string, just go. And then the more you work on that, and I'll point this out too, sometimes when I'm playing along with this song, I take this back down. I'm doing the exact same thing, but I'm on the A string on the 5th fret, and then I'm going, and it's a lot more of a stretch, but I'm going from the 3rd, 5th, 7th here, because you got this, you have this E string that's kind of ringing out up there that gives it a lot fuller sound when the band comes in right there. So. And it just seems fuller as you're playing these mid strings as opposed to just the bass, or as opposed to the lower strings. So it just gives it, I don't know. You don't have to do this. Dave Matthews doesn't, I've never seen him do this. But for me, it was just something that I found just sounded fuller. Okay, and then when we're moving into the bridge, I'm going to tell you right now that I did my research on this bridge because I had seen some other tutorials of this song before. And these guys are probably a lot more knowledgeable about the guitar than myself. But I am much more knowledgeable about Dave Matthews and how he plays. And these guys were doing these things that in that bridge, I was like, no, that's not it. That's not it. And I play along with it. And so, like I said, you're getting your money's worth because I did my research. And we're playing, so we're gonna go into the bridge, and Dave Matthews is playing very traditional Dave Matthews style chords. You know, these other guys are still teaching these G chords, which we're in a G. But like you see this chord shape from Dave Matthews all the time. The one song that this sticks out to me on is The Stone. And we are on with our ring finger, we're on the 3rd fret E string, 1st fret with our 1st finger on the A string. And then we're coming down here to the G string with our pinky, 3rd fret as well. Now you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that open D string. So really, I just have my finger resting on that. Okay. All right, and once again, these other people that I saw teaching this song were playing this just differently. And if you watch Piedmont Park, it is obvious that Dave Matthews comes down to here. And that's very indicative of like Dodo. And I think that's on a Dreaming Tree chorus, I think. Anyways, doesn't matter. All we are is we're down here on the A string with our 1st finger, 1st fret. D string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret. G string, pinky on the 3rd fret as well. So we're going from here. And then back to an F. We talked about that earlier. Playing that through twice. So the chorus all together goes just like this. So those first 2 chords, we're just going 4 counts. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you're holding for an 8 count with that F. Like I told you, I like throwing something a little bit extra here at the end. This is just a little piece of that outro. I didn't have enough time. I was working on all these songs at the same time. And so I didn't really have enough time to get too deep into this part. I didn't even tab out the whole thing. But I'll go through this little first part of what the violin is playing. And this is the studio version outro. Anybody who wants to work on the rest of this, I'm kind of giving you just the basics of it and kind of where we are. And if you want to try and kind of tab it out, put it in the comments, whatever you want to do, you're welcome to it. But this was just something fun I had to add to it because I felt like this lesson was too easy. So the first 6 or 7 notes of that are just going to go like this. Okay? We're starting out 11th fret B string. And then we're going 10th fret B string. And it's just middle finger, first finger. And then we're coming up here. I use my third ring finger right here. 12th fret, G string. And I keep my first finger down here on that 10th fret because you're coming right back to that 10th. So we're going 12 on the G string, back to 10 on the B. So let me go through that one more time. Okay, 10th fret B string right there. All right, then we're gonna come back to that 12th fret G string. And then we'll walk down to the 10th fret, staying on the G string, and then we'll finish up right here on the 12th fret D string. So slowly it goes like this. Okay, and the next 8 or 9 notes of that, which is where we're gonna finish off, it goes further into other stuff, but I'm not great at figuring these little things out like this and trying to get it from the violin to the guitar and all that good stuff, so we'll end right here. Okay, and that's it right there. I'm just going down, up, down on the G string 10th fret. Down, up, down, down, up, down. And then we're just coming back over here to that 12th fret again on the G string. And you're coming up on that. So you're going down, up, down, up. And then we're just coming back down here to the B string on the 10th fret. And then we're just climbing back down on the G string again from the 12th to the 10th. And then we'll finish up with our ring finger coming back up here to the D string 12th fret. And then the last note is going to be 10 right here on the G string, 10th fret. All right, as always, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it was informative. Let me know in the comments what else you want to hear next, what you want to learn next. If you haven't liked and subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that now, please. Like I said before, I've got some more fun tutorials coming out here in the next few weeks. I'll have some reactions to some live shows. So lots of fun stuff in store for this channel coming up. And once again, thanks for watching. Take it easy.